Welcome, Karen. It's so good to have you back after a couple of weeks you finishing the program. Thanks for being here today. Tell us a little bit about you, who you are, just a few things about you.
Okay, so I'm Karen. I live in Adelaide. I'm a freelance writer, so I work from home and spend a lot of hours at my desk. And I obviously scoured the social medias and found Nick and wanted to get on board just to help me try and lose a few kilos, make me bring my confidence levels back up, and just thought that you were the whole package. So yeah, that's how I found you. That's about me.
What were the problems that you were dealing with?
So a lot of work stress, a lot of sedentary mode, sitting at a desk. I was a little bit overweight for my height, 5'7". I was a bit, needed drop 5 kilos, felt uncomfortable in my clothes. That was the main thing. And I was really just grappling with negative self-talk, constantly negative self-talk. And that was then tearing my insides apart. I had gut issues, anxiety. I was crying a lot, not sleeping. And I just thought there's got to be a way to cleanse my system, get myself on the right track and just reset my vibrations. And that's where I began. Yeah, just feeling and tired, fatigued. I was really tired. I've done all sorts of exercise programs ever since I was 15. I've always been a gym junkie. I've had personal trainers. I've been to chiropractors and kinesiologists, and I've done Pilates. I've done all sorts of, exercise regimes and diets and things. So it wasn't just one aspect that I obviously needed to fix. And your program obviously touches on a lot of different things. So the wellness aspect, personal training, diet, coach, mindset. So I thought I need to cover all those bases and see if I put it all together, what, and particularly the mindset, I think, is what sort of pulls it all together. So, yeah.
And how did you do that? So what happened during the time that we worked together, and what were like the big breakthroughs for you?
I'm a very sort of insular person, working by myself, and just the getting together with, the weekly catch-ups on Zoom and meeting other women in similar situations, the little tricks that you show that you can sort of learn along the way that just almost become natural after a while. So they were the things that really sort of resonated with me the most. Remember being that little girl that didn't want to join the group because I was so shy. I'd rather sit in the corner and read a book. And I'm like, yeah, that's my cutoff point. That's where I really kind of needed, that was that sort of breaking point, I suppose. My health in my body is good. It's I don't feel like that squashed sausage, I think I said to you from the beginning. My gut feels cleansed. There's lemon waters and warm lemon water, and green tea is my favorite go-to. I just know, I know more intimately my body now, what it reacts to, what it likes, what it doesn't like. And yeah, eating's not hard, and it's not a challenge anymore. It's natural. And I think fighting, and like you said, diets are not the be all and end all. It's just learning to just understand and respond to your body, and just nurturing your mind in a feminine way, and not pushing it in that masculine restrictive mode.
Yeah. So can you tell me a little bit more about like how you incorporated more of the feminine aspect into your life?
Yeah, so not drilling myself to exercise full on, not setting myself, unachievable goals, just being kind to myself. If I didn't work out today, that's okay. If I had a glass of wine last night, that's okay too. But and whereas my mindset would be, you've done this, that's so bad for you, you're going to pay for that, rah, rah, rah. And so none of that horrible negative talk is just sort of present anymore. It's just gone. And I just, constant repetition of just, nurturing self-talk is so much more positive and so much more freeing and so much kinder to my stomach. My nervous system is just so much more relaxed.
How did all of this impact your, like, for example, your business, how you get your business done or how productive you are?
Yeah, some days are crazy, well, most days are crazy. So, I set myself a sort of list at night time, and just sort of, rather than weigh myself down, I just right, tomorrow is going to be this. And I'll go to sleep with a hypnosis that you've said you've put together, and I go to bed, and it pretty much just wires me into a relaxation mode. And then in the morning, I get into my job, and before I know it, I've written the 5 properties, which is unheard of. So yeah, it can just really helps. Just that hypnosis, just that really calming meditative state you can put yourself into before bed, rather than just being wired all the time. I plug you into my ears at night, and then I get to sleep.
And what was the biggest tangible result that you noticed or felt in your body during the program and the time that we worked together?
The detox was the most tangible. That's where I had the most initial sort of weight loss. And yeah, I really felt my stomach and my anxiety, and that kind of puffiness sort of disappeared. I felt cleansed, I felt emptied, I felt lighter, and that in turn brought everything else. That was my sort of groundbreaking. That's where I felt the most cleansed. That's where I felt I was really breaking ground.
And how do you feel now? I can 3 to 4 words.
Just refreshed, just cleansed, and clear-headed. That's a big thing for me, because I'm always in my head. I'm always in my own head. And yeah, positive.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about the program?
There's lots of different aspects. Getting an email every morning, as bad as it is to have your phone by your bed, everyone does it, I'm sure. You get an email every morning, and it's a very positive vibe. You've got always something to say. Every day on the program, there was, a new module to read, or a video to watch, or a menu to try out. So those were all good, and it kept you accountable as well. But without being, without preaching, but just so much information, and just giving it drip feeding it day by day, and then just sort of incorporating a little bit day by day, just helped to really embed those habits. And now, yeah, most of it's easy. And I can just go back to the start and do a detox if I want to. Go back and replay the energizing yoga, because I know that's the one I like, or go back and play the hypnosis that helps me get through my 6 properties a day.
What would you say to someone who's tried all the diets and tried all the exercise programs and done it all and wasn't working, they're not getting results, and they're considering doing this program?
I would definitely say it's an amazing way to cover all those aspects that you probably don't think about. It's not just about the food you eat. It's not just about doing 4 to 5 exercise classes a week. It's about the mindset. It's about treating yourself well, talking to yourself positively. It's about breathing. It's about, the parasympathetic
nervous system. Yeah.
All those different aspects you just don't know about. Learning what your body likes and what your body doesn't like to eat or drink. It's worth the investment, because you've got the skills in all those different areas to bring it all together. But you have to do the work. You can't have someone tell you this is what you need to do, then go away and then come back in 6 weeks and do this. Whereas every week we talk as a group. Every day I could email you or chat to you on Facebook about a problem, and every week you're accountable to learning a new step in your program.
Women, what do you think this program would benefit from?
Definitely the career woman who's juggling everything, the mother who's strung out with teenagers, or basically the on-the-go woman in their 40s to 50s, perhaps their life's changing a lot. That kind of person who's really just trying to struggle with who they are in that phase of their life, just getting back down to get to know themselves and treat themselves well again. That's the kind of person, definitely that hardworking professional that has to juggle everything.
Yeah, amazing. Well, I'm so happy to see how for you to come. And also, you know, like you finished the program like a while ago now. So we just, you know, did this interview, I think like a month or almost 2 months after, or 6 weeks after your program. And you're still keeping the weight off, like everything is going well. It's been easy for you.
12 weeks is really just the beginning. I think you can carry it on forever.
For sure. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and your results with us. It's so nice to hear that you're doing well, and yeah, nice to see you shine and like really radiate. Like I remember when we first talked, and now you're just so positive and bubbly, and you really got this like calmness about you as well. So
thank you so much.
great.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay.